Respect and alofa continue to come through for Whaanana Efeso Collins from peers and youth in South Auckland. He's been described as warm, kind and was a strong voice for Māori and Pasifika communities, particularly rangatahi. The Green MP collapsed and died during a charity event in Auckland on Wednesday morning. Before becoming an MP, Whaanana Efeso Collins was Manukau Ward Councillor for 2 terms and ran for the Auckland mayoralty in 2022. He gave his maiden speech in Parliament just a week ago. RNZ reporter Lucy Shea has been speaking to people in South Auckland.
Here in Otara, where Whaanana was born, raised and served his community, his loss is deeply felt. Winiata Walker, who volunteers his time teaching music to kids in Otara, says Whaanana was always a role model.
Such a humble man, and from South Auckland to Parliament, that's such a big step for South Auckland.
Winiata Walker says his death is a big loss for the communities that relied on him to have their voices heard.
As our community, we have to fight harder because he was the change, you know. He was someone that we could look up to for change for our community. But since he passed away, I think we have to work together more and work harder.
25-year-old Te Rangi Pārima, who runs the Otara Youth Hub, says Whaanana was a valuable mentor for rangatahi.
Empowering our rangatahi to see themselves in spaces like the spaces that he sat in, empowering our rangatahi to think beyond, I guess, the lines that have been drawn out for us. And yeah, he's a legend.
Te Rangi Pārima says she will always remember how he encouraged youth to consider becoming leaders.
He actually was a significant part of supporting our rangatahi, our youngest rangatahi who ever went for a local board role, to actually step into those spaces and encourage her.
And Manukau Ward Councillor Al Filipina says he was a strong advocate for the underprivileged.
Students on public transport to get to school. Obviously the equity issue, he brought that to the fore. With the pandemic, for example, there was a lot of things that he would end up asking for, so he was an advocate for the community.
His ability to capture an audience is fondly remembered by the CEO of the Papakura Marae, Tony Kake.
I remember the time he set me up one time. We were both speaking at a conference and he went first and left me nothing to say. But I say that in a complimentary way, not in a hee-hee way at all. But he's one of those people that could speak and just had the crowd wrapped around his finger.
And for Te Rangi Pārima, Whaanana departed in a way that embodied what he stood for.
He literally passed away exactly what he's always done and what he loves, and that's serving his community and being purposeful.
A leader who community members say will leave a gap that will be hard to fill.